What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. College baseball. North Carolina Tar Heels versus Oklahoma Sooners, Game 2. This is part of the Men's College World Series Championship. Uh, Oklahoma won Game 1, so if they win tomorrow, then they win the national championship. But if North Carolina wins, then the series goes game three. Uh, North Carolina's 5 nation, 53-13-1 record. Oklahoma's unranked, 42-22 record. This game's at Omaha, Nebraska for stats. North Carolina's a higher batting average, has more runs, hits. Oklahoma has more home runs. North Carolina's a higher on base percentage. Oklahoma's a higher slugging percentage. ERA, more walks as hits, innings pitched. Oklahoma has more walks. North Carolina's more walks. Oklahoma's more strikeouts. So, yeah, with these stats, I would say North Carolina has a batting advantage. Neither side is a pitching advantage. Yeah. So, yeah, it could be an interesting game with Oklahoma having that momentum. That'll really help them. You know, I would say with North Carolina having the batting advantage and with them being higher ranked, having more wins, less losses, I think North Carolina will beat Oklahoma tomorrow to put the series at 1-1. MLB. Milwaukee Brewers versus Atlanta Braves. The Brewers have a 39% chance to win. The Braves have a 61% chance to win. This game's at Atlanta for starting pitchers for the Brewers. Robert Gasser is a career ERA at 3.59, WHIP of 1.23. And for the Braves, Bryce Elder has a career ERA of 4.33, WHIP of um, um, 1.32, so it's a good pitcher for Gasser, not really good pitching for Elder, so definite starting pitching advance for the Brewers. For injuries for the Brewers, Jerry Koenig, Carlos Rodriguez, and Brand Woodruff on 15-day IL. Brandon Sproats day-to-day. Brandon Lockridge is on 10-day IL for the Braves. Michael Harris seconds day-to-day. Um, Kyle Farmer, Ronald Kennedy Jr. on 10-day IL. Tyler Kinley's on 50-day IL. Sean Murphy's on 60-day IL. For stats, Brewers have a higher batting average, have more runs, Braves have more hits and home runs. Um, uh, Brewers have a higher on base percentage. Braves have a higher slugging percentage. Brewers have a higher ERA. Walks with hits, rings pitched is even. Brewers have more walks, more strikeouts. Braves have a higher opponent batting average. Opponent batting average is even. With these stats, I would say neither side has a batting advantage. And the Brewers have a pitching advantage. So with the pitching, especially starting pitching advantage, I say despite the home field advantage, with the pitching advantages, I think the Brewers will beat the Braves tomorrow. Washington Nationals versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Nats have a 48.8% chance to win. The Rays have a 51.2% chance to win. This game's at Tampa Bay for starting pitchers for the Nationals. Andrew Alvarez has a career ERA of 2.96 with a 1.3. And for the Rays, Nick Martinez has a career ERA of 4.03 and a WHIP of 1.29. So that's good pitching for Alvarez, not really good pitching for Martinez. So definite starting pitching advance for the Nationals. For injuries for the Nationals, Cade Cavalli's day to day, Tyler Baum, DJ Hers, and Max Kranick are on 6-day IL. Jake Irvin's on 15-day IL. For the Rays, Steven Wilson, Michael Grove, and Alfredo Zaraga are on 6-day IL. Jesse Schultens is on 15-day IL. Austin Vernon's on 7-day IL. For stats, Rays have a higher batting average. Nationals have more runs, hits, home runs. Rays have a higher on base percentage. Nats have a higher slugging percentage. ERA, more walks as hits, innings pitched, more walks, strikeouts, and a higher opponent batting average. With these stats, Nationals have a batting advantage, but Rays have a pitching advantage. So those I say will offset. So with the I say then, despite the home field advantage that the Rays have with the starting pitching advantage, I think the Nationals will beat the Rays tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening and look forward to the next video.